As it becomes increasingly difficult to tell some smartphones apart based purely on their performance, manufacturers are now focusing more than ever on design and aesthetics. One of those companies is Samsung, which recently announced the Galaxy Note 4 and the Galaxy Alpha. Both of these phones represent a new design language for Samsung. They do away with the cheap plastics and the fake metals of their predecessors and instead bring real metal and a smarter, more squared design. The new design makes a big difference, but will it be enough to turn the tide on Samsung's falling smartphone sales? Through its second, third and fourth generations, Samsung's flagship Galaxy S range proved hugely popular with a market who wanted a high-end alternative to the iPhone. But, just as Samsung's success looked to be unstoppable, its grip on the smartphone market was loosened as the Galaxy S5 arrived earlier this year. It didn't move the game on as much as many would have liked, and visually it was almost identical to the Galaxy S4 from a year before. The fake metal finish and cheap-feeling plastic failed to make the S5 stand out from the more attractive alternatives, such as the HTC One M8, Sony Xperia Z2, and the iPhone 5S. Sales faltered, and now Samsung has launched an all-new design on the new Galaxy Alpha and Galaxy Note 4. So with the Galaxy Alpha and the Galaxy Note 4, Samsung's made quite a few changes to the phones that went before them. First of all, there's the metal construction, which is something Samsung hasn't done before. You can see on the edges, got a nice polished chamfered finish. It just adds an air of quality that the previous Galaxy phones lacked compared to the competition. And that is mirrored across both phones. We've got the same design on both handsets there. So the premium edges are matched by a premium feel to the back as well. It is plastic, it's not aluminium as some consumers would have liked, but the sort of mock leather look on the Note 4 especially, it looks okay, but more importantly it's ergonomic and it's comfortable. It feels secure and grippy in the hand. If you compare that to the iPhone 6 and especially the 6 Plus, the aluminium may look good, but it's very, very slippery, especially with a cold hand. It's easy to drop these phones. I think Samsung is onto a winner here, especially with the Galaxy Alpha. It's a great size and great shape, and the weight as well is really, really comfortable. So despite the plastic back, I think on balance, as long as it has the metal sides and the chamfered edge, it still is a premium handset, more so than the Galaxy S5, for example. It's a shame Samsung didn't make the Alpha its new flagship, because instead the company is in a strange situation where arguably its best looking and most desirable handset has a smaller and lower resolution screen, a smaller camera, and lacks the expandable storage when compared to the 7-month-old Galaxy S5. As for the Note 4, the phablet market is where Samsung knows exactly what it's doing. For me, the stylus and extra software make this a more attractive large-screen phone than the iPhone 6 Plus. Samsung had rested on its laurels for far too long with an old and fairly dated design. Thankfully though, it's back in the game with the Note 4 and the Galaxy Alpha. However, it remains to be seen if the shiny new suit will translate into extra sales. Thank you for tuning in to Tech Talk, and for all your news and reviews, visit ibtimes.co.uk/technology.